Hi there, it's Donna from redcarpetlearning.com, and I want to talk to you today about a way that you can help eliminate silos in your organization and or your life and bring people together and get them working together. And before we do that, if you find these videos helpful, please comment, please like, please subscribe, but especially comment and like, because that helps us with the algorithm, and then we can get these messages out to many, many more people. So just doing that is helpful to us. All right, so yesterday I was delivering a program one of 6 modules in our leadership series, and it was module 2. So they had homework from module 1, and at the beginning of every session, we go around the room and everybody stands up and they tell me 2 things. Number 1, they tell me what their celebration is. So if you've heard me on video or in person before, you may have heard me talk about what's your celebration. Came from my friend, the renowned artist Rolinda Stotts, who used to ask me that every day at 7 a.m. in the morning when we were accountability buddies in a coaching program. And so we go around the room and we ask, what's your celebration? And then after they say their celebration, they have to tell me what they did for their homework. But I want to get back to the celebration for a moment, because I was in this room yesterday and everybody was going around and they were talking about their celebration. And it hit me differently this time, because the truth was all the celebrations were different, but they were the same. They were about people's children, about their children, about their children's accomplishments, and that they were having a birthday. One person had just gotten married on Saturday and we were all excited for her, and people talked about their vacations that were coming up, and then some people talked about work and how appreciative they were of their coworkers. And the way it hit me differently this time was how much we have in common. How much we have in common. That in that room, I am so sure that it was filled with a variety of different opinions. And yet, everybody loves their children. We all have our dream vacations. We all appreciate coworkers or family or friends. We're all excited when somebody gets married. We have so much more in common than we have differences. And so I want you to think about this, whether you're thinking about workplace silos or just bringing people together in this world. It's just highlighting by asking, start every stand-up meeting with, what's your celebration? And just highlight those things that we all have in common. Here's a couple of other things we do. When we get people in a room, they don't sit in that training program. They do not sit in the same chair all the time. I am partnering them up. I am putting them into groups. We are having conversations, department to department. People who maybe don't work together normally are having conversations. And what happens is, our clients have told us is just that in and of itself has started to eliminate silos in their organization, just by doing their programs that way, so that people aren't stuck in their own little world. They expand their world by talking to people from other worlds, hearing their perspective. And it's amazing the results that have happened in workplaces just because of that little thing. And the other thing that we do is everybody at the beginning, they introduce each other to me and they share a fun fact, something unique. And most of the time, people who do work together are learning new things about the other person. And so I know we're living in a world of technology and social media and AI, which is going to be, even more prevalent in the coming months, years. And yet there is something about the human connection. There is something about when we get together with other human beings that we can talk and share and experience our commonalities in a way that we don't when we're online. And so I want to really just get you thinking about bringing more of that humanity into your workplace and into your world. If you communicate mostly by email, get out from behind your desk, walk around, get people into groups, communicate in person. This is going to be needed even more as AI progresses. We need that human connection. We need that human touch. We need to remember what makes us human. And it's a lot of the same things. And then even just in our own lives, I love social media too. I love Facebook. I love the way I'm able to connect with people that, that I went to elementary school with. I mean, that's a great thing about social media. However, we don't see nuances in social media. We see black or white, it's this or that. But when I get together with human beings, I see nuances. I see commonalities. I see that we have so much more in common than we have differences. And when we actually get together and talk and become friends, it paves the way for being able to resolve those differences. As somebody said to me recently, her name is Chris, I'll give her a shout out. My friend Chris said, and I don't know if she got this from someone else or if it was just from her wise lips. I guess I'll have to find out. But she said, no one can cross over if there isn't a bridge. So whether we're talking about silos in the workplace or just humanity in general, be the bridge so people can meet in the middle.